Kent E. Nielsen here, and I'm delighted to have you with me. Christ came into the world to do the will of his Father, and he prepared a way for you to do likewise. Join me to put him first in your life, receive the fruits of godliness, and realize your divine mission to be like him. You were born and commanded to do greater works than he did. Now let's go to work.
Hello and welcome to Jesus is the Mark. Grateful to have you here this evening. Today I'm reading from a blog post that I have just published, blog post number 25, Painful Personal Experience. Unconscious for 2 weeks or more, I woke up to a familiar place. It was the state hospital, and I wasn't there visiting someone. I was the court-ordered patient. For 3 years, I pondered, why, God? Was it me? Did I do something wrong? Some 8 years earlier, in my 18th year, I turned my life over to God. I knew he could make more of my life than I could. So I strove with diligence to be a good boy, to do what was right, and to keep the commandments. Yet, my world turned upside down when diagnosed with mental illness. After release from the hospital, I took a sabbatical from dating and school. I didn't comprehend how anyone could marry someone like me. I couldn't focus on school when I didn't understand why my greatest fear had come upon me. Broken at the core, I drew closer to the Lord. Before my hospitalization, I thought I had it all. I had a nice car, a six-pack, a testimony of Christ, and a fiancée. Nevertheless, God knew there was more happiness for me. He knew what I needed better than I did. Shortly after we broke up, I was court-ordered to the state hospital for the mentally ill. When released from the hospital, I felt lost and depressed. My car was impounded and sold while there. I began to gain 60 pounds in 9 months. I withdrew from dating and school, and I moved to another city with a high school acquaintance to start afresh. With the side effects of medicine, I kept the weight on and slept about 12 hours a day. Despite the side effects, I managed to work full-time, be a good boy, and read a lot. I searched, pondered, and prayed about this one question: why, God? The answer finally came in the words of an admired apostle of Jesus Christ, Elder Neal A. Maxwell. He taught, so often an invitation to greater consecration comes by means of painful personal experience. I'll read that again. So often an invitation to greater consecration comes by means of painful personal experiences. These words pierced my heart and taught me that I was not cursed. In short, my painful personal experience was an invitation to be more than a good boy. I needed to emulate Jesus. Afternote. With a dose of humility and by the power of God, I returned to dating immediately and began school again. That same year, I met and married my eternal companion. 2 years later, I graduated with university honors from Brigham Young University. Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for joining me for a brief mental workout. Wise men do their mightiest works with their mental exertions. I encourage you to take time to ponder on the weightier matters of life and to govern your body with pure mental exertions, rather than having your body tell you what to do. You are welcome to connect with me further at my link in bio, where you can access my book, my social handles, my latest creative updates, and even request coaching services via email. I have been given much and am here to serve. Thank you, and God bless you to be fruitful in doing your mightiest works. Good day.